Fortnite simply refuses to fall off at this point. Now, as you guys know, it seems about every December, or at least every release of a brand new chapter, we're going to be getting a multitude of different game modes. Last December in Chapter 5, we saw the introduction of LEGO, Fortnite Festival, and Rocket Racing, and this chapter, we're getting obviously the long-awaited Fortnite Chapter 1 permanent mode, as well as the new Ballistic 5v5 first-person mode, and now this new LEGO City Brick Life mode roleplay coming soon. I want to talk briefly about how these modes are vastly different from last December, with none of those three modes having anything to do with shooting, and they felt very out of place. In my opinion, I think Fortnite took a bit too much of a dramatic change there. They introduced this metaverse and they put in modes that were completely different from the core Battle Royale mode, and if anything, I feel like these two modes being introduced should have been switched. So the three modes that they're introducing now should have been introduced last December, and the ones that were introduced last December should have been introduced now. I feel like people would be much more accepting of it, and honestly, I feel like a LEGO Fortnite mode being added now would be much more popular than it was at the beginning. I have no reason for thinking that, that's just how I feel. But these new modes being added this December actually feel like Fortnite, while also having something else intriguing thrown in with the new Brick Life roleplay mode that they are actually marketing pretty hard, and I'll talk about that later on in the video. Now, in my opinion, this is the bright side of the Fortnite metaverse timeline. So many people are talking about how they wish Fortnite didn't go this metaverse way. They wish they would have focused more on the lore of Battle Royale and weren't trying to completely mesh all of these games together into Fortnite, and wish that they didn't have such of an identity crisis, I guess. But now, instead of just jumbled together games that don't really make sense for the Fortnite brand, they're adding games that align with what people expect from Fortnite, which is combat and shooting. The new Ballistic mode is a 5v5 first-person shooter, and the OG mode is literally just a separate Battle Royale that's gonna get new updates every other month. Now, there are so many different ways to play in Fortnite already, but once this new Ballistic mode and this new LEGO mode are released, it's gonna be literally limitless, and I have no idea where Fortnite is gonna go next with this. I'm not sure how they keep coming up with ideas, but there is gonna be pretty much no need for CSGO and Valorant at this point. I mean, if Fortnite Ballistic does pop off, and it's very, very popular, which I think is a high possibility, people might actually migrate from CSGO and Valorant over to Fortnite. I don't know about CSGO because that's a pretty iconic game. I'm not sure how many people will actually go over to Fortnite from that, but a lot of people who play Fortnite may not see a need to play Valorant if this Ballistic mode is a better alternative. Additionally, open world games with LEGO, could rival The Sims and things like that. In The Sims, the building mechanic is really, really big. People love to design certain types of rooms, interior design, and design different houses, and with LEGO, that is definitely possible because LEGO bricks are literally meant to be built with. I'm not really sure how this isn't going to succeed. There is a huge audience for building open world games and role-playing games, especially over on Roblox, so a lot of those players from, The Sims, maybe even GTA, maybe Roblox, could come over to this LEGO mode, try it out, and they could end up really liking it. Now, not to mention, we also have two core Battle Royale modes that are rivaled by literally no other game on the market right now. Additionally, the Chapter 6 original map, the main Battle Royale mode, gets updates bi-weekly maybe. Additionally, the OG mode is going to be getting pretty much a brand new season every other month, so these games are constantly evolving, and also Ballistic was said to have some major updates on the way as well, with new maps, and also even introducing a new cosmetic called Charms that you can put on your gun so that they can monetize this Ballistic mode. So I can't even keep track of the amount of game modes that have been introduced by Fortnite themselves, not to mention the thousands, probably tens of thousands of other games that are out there created by other people for players to play. There is literally limitless ways to play this game, and it just goes back to how Fortnite literally refuses to fall off. Every time I think, oh, the player counts are going down, this and that, Fortnite introduces something else that just intrigues people so much that they have to hop on the game. And now at this point that we have, the Fortnite OG mode, it's satisfying old players, and they have the regular Chapter 6 core mode that is constantly updating. New players are also happy. It's just a place for everybody to come together. No matter what game mode you're playing, you can have fun on Fortnite. Additionally, Fortnite is also going to be adding a sports mode very, very soon as well, where you can play basketball. I believe soccer was one of the ones mentioned as well, so that is going to be very interesting. I would expect that to be released next year, as it's been in the works for a while. So there's just so many different ways to play this game, and this evolution of Fortnite, this metaverse timeline, like I said, this is the bright side, has contributed to Fortnite's inability to die over 7 years. Not to mention, that you can literally play as any franchise under the sun. You can play as Darth Vader. You can play as, the Flash in this new LEGO game mode. You can literally play as just about any character you can imagine, you know, as long as it's in the item shop, which, you know, that's a different conversation. But there have been a lot of ups and downs in Fortnite. You know, we had Season X. There was a time where not many people were playing the game. You know, the beginning of Chapter 2 was kind of downhill because of how long Season 1 was. Chapter 4 was a down chapter for Fortnite, but it's just been this constant up curve at this point, and I really don't see how it could fall off much further, especially with all these different ways to play. Overall, it seems like Fortnite is here to stay, you guys, and with all of these brand new ways to play, I don't see it massively falling off anytime soon, especially with the constant updates that we're now getting across multiple modes. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. How do you feel about this new Fortnite metaverse? How do you feel about all these new game modes? Let me know. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, use code Prozeroyt, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.